Hello everyone and welcome. Here we go. This is a brand new tour, the Driftsonic tour. This is 8 stages. Shall we take a look at exactly how this is going to work? Right, okay. So this is the Driftsonic tour of 8 stages with weather rules. As always, 8 points for the stage winner, right down to 1 for last place. But something new for this tour is that there will be a bonus point for furthest past the sprint star. Each of the stages will have a marker at the end of one of the straight sections, round about midway through the stage. And in that turn, the furthest past the sprint star will get the bonus point at the end of the stage. Exciting stuff. What else do we need to know? Points, as always, combined for making the team ranking and the yellow jersey. Exhaustion will be half rounded down, carried forward, and the starting grid will be based on the previous stage finish, except for stage 5, where we reverse the yellow jersey rankings. So, should we meet the teams? Here's my team, Team Black Panda of Carl Schwartz and Scott Raven. The strong team of the Peloton team, Blue Llama, Gordon Sapphire, and Alain Royale. Team Ashton Green, Gianni Sacramento and John Reseda. Gianni Sacramento had an absolute disastrous last tour, never getting past single digits over all 6 stages. And the Red Chat Collective is the Red Muscle team. Gareth Rose often coming out strongly. Okay, let's get rid of that and go back to have a look at some things. So here is the Sprint Star, just here. So when we go past this sprint star here, whoever gets furthest past in that turn will get a bonus point at the end of that stage. Got my 3 exhaustions starting in stage 1, and I've given 2 to the ruler, 1 to the sprinter. And then, apart from that, I think we're almost ready to go. All we need to do is just check the weather forecast. So it's a fair weather start. Oh, we're getting lots of fair weather. Is this going to be... Oh, no, we go headwind here. So let's pop the headwind reminder for us. Fair weather. So apart from the headwind, it's a pretty clear day on stage 1 of the Driftsonic tour. So we'll get rid of these. And I would say that we are ready to start. Okay. Get rid of those markers. We'll move this one up to the end. We'll keep an eye on the sprint star, and we'll see if I can actually remember everything that's supposed to happen as we go through. Here is the stage. This is stage 1. As you can see, not a hilly stage at all, slight downhill. So it's all of that difficult decision. You can see section C there. The end of section C is where the sprint star is for this stage. Okay, so let's put the cards up on the screen, and everything's all set up, ready to go, so we can begin. Right, okay, ruler is ahead, so I'm going to stick with my normal strategy of the rider who's in advance going first, and if we stick with a 5 for him, we'll go 3 with the sprinter, I think, because depending on what else happens, we might be able to get a bit of slipstreaming in. So let's see. Okay, we start with the green ruler, which is a 7. Red ruler is a 4. Green sprinter is a 5. Red sprinter is just the 2. Black ruler was 5. Peloton team 7 strong starts. Black sprinter was a 3. And it was 7, wasn't it, for the Peloton? Yes, so 7 for the Peloton. And he gets 6 of that. But there'll be a bit of slipstreaming here. So from the back, the riders slipstream, and then we will slipstream again. So my sprinter's right at the back, but the good news is there's no exhaustion to take as we go into the second round. Okay. So the ruler is ahead. We've got a little bit of cobblestones coming up here. Just got to be aware of that. Don't think it's going to cause, hopefully not going to cause too many problems. We'll stick with the strategy of picking for the ruler first. And maybe save the 7s, go 6. And I think he's going to have to play his 5 to try and stay with the pack. I think he may drop away a little bit here. Let's find out. So we start with the green ruler, 6. 1, 2, 3. Peloton team of 4. Red ruler is a 4. Green sprinter 5. Oh, only gets 3 of those, blocked by the cobbles. Black ruler is a 6. I think we're going to get a similar problem. Only gets 4 of the 6. That is disappointing. Peloton was a 4. Only gets 3 of the 4. So everyone losing movement here. Red sprinter is a 9, which I think they will get. 1, 2, 3. Yes, they're going to get all 9 of that. And the 5 for the sprinter. Okay, well, not totally disastrous. There'll be no slipstreaming because of the cobblestones. But most importantly for me, no exhaustion to take. So we can go into round 3 with no exhaustion to take. And we'll be coming around this corner. Got to bear in mind the sprint star is coming up. So could the furthest 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So no one can cross it in this turn. I think that's important to remember. So the ruler just slightly ahead. Now, I want to sort of hold on to those. So we'll go conservative again, do you think? 5? Maybe 6? Maybe a 6. Well, his only choice really. He's got to play one of his 9s here to stay in contention. So let's see how this plays out. Green ruler, 4. Red sprinter, 9. Blue ruler, the Peloton team, 5. Red ruler, 5. Green sprinter, 5. Black ruler, 6. Peloton team was the 5. And it was a 9 for the sprinter here at the back. Right, okay, interesting stuff. So no slipstreaming here, obviously, because there's a massive gap. But no exhaustion. No exhaustion to take this round. Okay, well, there's a very good chance that the first bonus point of the tour is going to be going to the red sprinter. Green could cross the sprint with a 9, and could my sprinter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. With a 9, we could cross it. So should we pick for the sprinter first? Okay, well, the sprinter's not going to cross it. What do we go, 5, do you think, here? Or 4 to stay in the pack? I think 5. And the ruler, just going to go as big as we can with a 5, hopefully to stay in amongst everyone. So let's see. The red sprinter is a 3. Oh, it doesn't cross the line. The line here is the end of the tile. Doesn't cross the sprint star. Amazing. What about the green ruler? Green ruler is a 4. Black sprinter is a 5. Peloton team is a 6. Only gets 5 of the 6. Red ruler is a 7. Only gets 6 of the 7. Black ruler, that's me, is a 5. Tucks in quite nicely behind. Green sprinter is a 3. And the peloton team is a 6. Okay, well that saves the green sprinter at the back because he slipstreams in. No slipstreaming here. So it is going to mean an exhaustion for the sprinter, the black sprinter. So he'll go up to 2. Let's just put that on. So sprinter exhaustion. And we go into round 5. Now, exciting things though here, because the sprinter is definitely going to cross past the sprint star, but might only pull out a 2 or something like that. So there's still a chance here for the black sprinter, who's going to only just get over the line. He won't get the bonus point this round. And the ruler, let's go 6 for the ruler. So let's find out who does get the bonus point for this first stage. So red sprinter, 5, looks strong. Green ruler, 3. Black sprinter, 4. Peloton team, 5. Red ruler, 3. Black ruler, 6. And he gets 5 out of the 6. The peloton team was the 5. Gets all of their movement, and the green sprinter is also a 5. Stays very much in the pack. Wow, very closely packed together here. So the bonus point is going to go to the, let's put a little marker underneath that. So we've got to remember at the end of the purple base, the red sprinter gets the first sprint star of board racer history. Exciting times. And it's going to be another exhaustion for the sprinter who is stuck out there at the front. So add sprinter exhaustion as we go into round 6. Okay, so the sprinter's just ahead, so I think we'll stick with them. Choose for them first. Look, there's that 9. Could have really done with that, couldn't we, last time? Right, okay. Decision times. What do we want to do here, do you think? Do we want to drop back a little bit? Because we're coming up to halfway, aren't we? Keep that 9 for later on. Use a 5. Go 5 as well, so that we are right behind our hopefully behind our teammate. Okay, right. So red sprinter is a 5. Black sprinter is also a 5. The peloton team, 6. Green ruler, 7. Black ruler, 5. And behind his teammates, red ruler is a 5. The peloton team was a 6. And the green sprinter coming back with a 9. Will only get 8 out of his 9, but brings him way back up now into contention. My team not looking hugely strong, sitting back a bit now, aren't they? But no exhaustion to take, so that's good news. As we go into round 7, no exhaustion. Okay, so we're coming up around this bend. There's a little downhill coming up. Another little downhill up here. Cobbles as we come through towards the finish here on this first stage. So let's take a look at where we are. So the sprinter is ahead. Should we pick for the sprinter first again? Going to hold on to that 9. I think maybe the ruler needs to head on out a bit now. And let's see what happens. So the red sprinter, powerful. This is a 9. So right to the bottom of the downhill, might be able to take advantage of that in a moment. The peloton team, yes, I thought this would be coming as an attack. So 2 for the front rider, and it would be 9 for their sprinter. The green ruler is a 5. Things looking like they're going to open up a bit now. Black sprinter, just the 3, which now puts him onto the headwind tile. Need to remember that for next time. Green sprinter is a 4. Black ruler is the 7. Brings him right up to second, third place. 9 for, it was an attack card, wasn't it, for the peloton? Yes, so 9 for that rider. And then the red ruler is also strong with a 7. So that's how things finish before we apply slipstreaming. And there is a little bit just here. So although a couple of riders lost a little bit of movement, I think they've gained it back. No exhaustion for me to take, but both riders are into a headwind on the next round. So no exhaustion, but we've got a headwind for both riders, which means we have 1 less card to choose from. So the ruler is now ahead. Oh dear. So we'll go. Should we play one of those exhaustions? I think. Let's play an exhaustion. And then. And I think we're going to have to play the 9 here for any chance of staying in contention. That means I think we've got 1 left over. Okay, right. So let's see what happens. Red sprinter is a 5. Just before the next downhill. The peloton team is a 6. Green ruler, 5. Black ruler, just the 2. Red ruler, 5. Green sprinter, a 9. Peloton team 6. And black sprinter, 9. Wow, so we are all slotting together. No particularly good view there, so let's go back to the main view. No exhaustion to take, but my black ruler stuck right at the back here as we go into round 9. Okay, so sprinter is on the downhill. So shall we burn one of those? Burn an exhaustion card. Because we'll get a 5 from it. And we'll go 7 with the ruler to try and stay in contention. Okay, so the red sprinter, just the 3. But it will, no, it's just before the downhill, so it'll only get his 3. Then we have the peloton team 7. Up alongside the leader, green sprinter, just a 2. Now, black sprinter, 2 becomes 5. Just before the next downhill. Green ruler, 6. Red ruler is a 4. Up to 5. Peloton team was a 7. Just gets all of its movement there. And then we have the black ruler, who's a 7. Only gets 6 of the 7. No slipstreaming to apply here. And it will be exhaustion for the sprinter. So I think it was the exhaustion we just played. We've just got straight back. That is correct, isn't it? Yes. And we go into round 10. Okay. So he is just... now, do we play an exhaustion? Because that would leave us on the... I think we play an exhaustion. Because that would leave us on the downhill. And hopefully we can exploit that on the next turn. And we've got to go 4 for the ruler. I hope for maybe a little bit of slipstreaming. Okay, so red sprinter, just a 2. Is this where it's going to change for the red sprinter? The peloton team, 3. So the red sprinter does drop down into second at the moment. Black sprinter is a 2. Green ruler, 6. Oh dear, that red sprinter dropping down into third now. Peloton team was a 3. Green sprinter is a 3. Red ruler is a 6. And black ruler was a 4. Okay, well, there will be a little bit of slipstreaming. And the good news there is that we're very much in the pack and we don't take any exhaustion as we go into round 11. Okay, sprinter slightly ahead, but we're at the back of the pack. Do we break out the 9? I think we're going to have to, otherwise we're going to get... Oh, but then we... Oh, he was on the downhill, but we slipstreamed, so the ruler's on the downhill. Okay. I think we'll go with the 9. And 7, but this might end up with a little bit of limping over the finish line. Okay, you're going to risk it. So here we go. 4 for the peloton. Green ruler is a 7. The red sprinter, just a 2. Red ruler is a 6. Black sprinter, 9. Up into current second place. Peloton team was a 4. Who we got now? Green sprinter, just the 2. And the black ruler, 7. Okay, well, no slipstreaming here, but there will be a little bit of slipstreaming. And then we slipstream again. Now, this is interesting. I've never had this before. Ah, hang on. Hang on. That was a slipstream, wasn't it? They won't slipstream. Why not, do you ask? Well, because of the cobblestones. They won't give or receive slipstreaming. So there's no slipstreaming here and there's no slipstreaming here, which means, amazingly, I've got away without any exhaustion. But will that come back to haunt me? Okay, round 12, no exhaustion. As we come around now, this last little section, we've got a green sprinter just off the screen here. 1 square out of sight as we come towards the finish. So we'll pick for the sprinter first. Have we got anything big left? No, we're just going to go now, whatever we've got the biggest. Okay, right, so we go green ruler first of all. It's a 4. Black sprinter, I believe, was 4, yes. Stays right behind him. Peloton team 7. Red ruler is a 6. Four for the black ruler. Red sprinter 4. Black, black one I'm talking about. 7 for the peloton. And green sprinter, ooh, is a 9. Well, coming almost from nowhere there. Now this time we will, so the red won't slipstream because they're on a cobblestone, but there will be slipstreaming here. So this very strong position, winning the bonus point, is now left the red sprinter way back in last place. Wow, no exhaustion to take. Okay, so now the sprinter is still ahead. We're going to just go the biggest we've got and see how this plays out. So green ruler 3. Peloton team 3. Black sprinter 4. Loses movement. Could that turn out to be key? Red ruler 3. Peloton team was a 3. Black ruler was a 3. Green sprinter is a 4. And the red sprinter is a 3. So, no exhaustion to take as we go into round 14. And, well, there's going to be a finish in this turn. But who's it going to be for? So, the sprinter is up ahead. Well, let's use an exhaustion. And we'll go 4 with the ruler. The ruler won't finish either, I don't think. So, green ruler 5. Peloton team 3. Black sprinter 2. I forgot to get rid of one of the sprinters' exhaustion. Red ruler 3. Peloton team were a 3. Green sprinter a 2. Black ruler is a 4. Only gets 3 of the 4. And the red sprinter is a 5. Brings him to the back of the pack. Okay, now. So that's how things finish. I'm going to say, now I don't know what you think about this. These riders have finished, so I'm going to take them off in a second. But does that mean this sprinter would have to take exhaustion? I'm going to say not, because this is where they finished at the end of that particular turn. So I'm not going to take exhaustion. Controversial, I know. And this is our current finishing order. Now, do I have anything left in the bank? Is there anything that is going to give me something useful? So we'll pick for they're both going to finish, but is there anything nice in there for the sprinter? We'll take the 3, and we'll take the 3. Okay, so the black sprinter was a 3. The Peloton team was an attack So the front rider only takes the 2. Green sprinter is a 4. Actually, I'm now thinking this peloton rider is technically the second rider, isn't it? Because the first rider is here. So I would say that they would go as far as they can. Yeah, I think that seems like a fair thing to do. Green sprinter is a 4. The black rouleur was a 3. And the red sprinter is a 4. So all riders are finished. So let's just put these into the order. And that is the finishing order for the first stage. So we need to input this now. Let's call up the correct screen. We want this one here. Yes, that's correct. And now let's put in some data. So it's going to be 8 points for the green rouleur. So let's give the green rouleur their 8 points. Then 7 points for the blue sprinter. 6 points for the red rouleur. 5 points for the black sprinter. 4 points for the green sprinter. This doesn't seem right. Hang on. Where have I gone wrong? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. 8, 7, 6, 5. So 5 points should have been for the blue rouleur. Sorry. For the blue rouleur. Sorry. Right, I'm going to delete all of these points and start again. How unprofessional. Right, let's start again. So, 8 points for the green rouleur. 7 points for the blue sprinter. 6 points for the red rouleur. 5 points for the blue rouleur. 4 points for the black sprinter. 3 points for the green sprinter. 2 points for the black rouleur. 1 point for the red sprinter. But there is an extra bonus point for the red sprinter because of being first past the sprints, which means we'll put the little star there to remind ourselves. So that is how things were in the final order of the first stage of the Driftsonic Tour. So unsurprisingly, the yellow jersey is exactly the same, just the yellow jersey appears next to John Reseda for the green rouleur. And there's the team totals. So not looking great for Team Black Panda. Way down there, my team just 6 points. Blue Llama, as always, that peloton team always comes out strongly with the 12 points. Goodness me, exciting times. I know you can barely cope. You can barely cope with this, can't you? Well, what can I say? Thank you so much for watching this first stage of the Driftsonic Tour. First stage of 8. Going forward into the next stage, we take half rounded down. So I would say that is... if I had 2, then I take 1 through. If I only got 1, I'm going to say that means I take nothing through. Hey, they're my rules. I'm going to make them up. So no exhaustion to carry through, which is good. And the yellow jersey at the moment is going to be with... I've already forgotten. So the yellow jersey is obviously with the first winner, the green rouleur. So we can give him his little yellow marker so that we can keep track of where the yellow jersey is. And I think that's a good place to stop, don't you? Slightly chaotic finish. It's a shame I can't operate my own machinery, but never mind. We will see what happens in the second stage. Thanks so much for watching. And until that second stage, remember, don't be bored. Be a bored racer. Until the next time, bye-bye.